from the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the record heat across the area continued today and is going to continue for the next week, maybe 10 days at the very least. So let's bring it over to the weather wall, take a look at the status. So far, it's been 58 days straight where we've had 90-degree plus temperatures. We added another one of 95 plus in the bin. So nearly over 80% of our days have been over 95 during this period. 1698 or better. We added several of those over the last several days, and lows added another one to the 80-degree plus lows. And I did the stats, and look at this. So we are currently tied with 1962 for consecutive 90-degree plus days, beating all the other old records. You see 2015 was the more recent hot streak that we've had. So tomorrow, all we have to do is get above 90 degrees and it'll be 59 days. So that's a done deal. I think we have another at least 14, 15, 16 days where we're going to have 90-plus degree temperatures. Maybe toward the end of next week, a better chance of storms. But today, we looked at the ridge of high pressure. It's actually a little bit closer to us, but it has been allowing for some storms right on the periphery of the upper high and a little bit of a northeast flow aloft here. And we have some pretty strong storms working their way through southeast Louisiana. And it looks like it's going to impact portions of St. Martin, Iberia, and St. Mary parishes. Now, we'll watch these storms as they cross the basin. If they weaken a little bit, that's because the cooler water and air over the basin is not going to feed the storm. So we're seeing a lot of cloud-to-ground lightning with this complex right here. So there's more than likely some wind damage. And of course, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Iberville Parish right now, showing the possibility of hail, but mostly it's going to be strong and gusty winds that exceed 60 miles an hour. So we'll be watching that. I don't think we have any hail showing up here. We can check our hail product right here and don't see anything populating in the area that's going to show us any hail with that particular cell, but it is intense nonetheless. Power Doppler 3 here will kind of turn into our radar here, and you can see those strong storms as you go off to the east. So Iberia, St. Martin, and St. Mary parishes, be on the lookout for some stormy weather to come in about an hour to 90 minutes for some. Also, a few more storms up here in Allen Parish, right along Highway 165 into the wooded areas of northwest Allen Parish. That activity is going to miss us and move off to the south and west. And if the clouds are clear tonight, and if we don't have too much thunderstorm activity, we have an excellent view of the International Space Station, but we'll have to wait and see on that cloud cover. But check it out right at about 8:52 p.m. You can be really lazy, walk outside at 8:52, look straight up, and you'll see the space station flying by. So as we look at our weather map, as we look at futurecast here in the HER model, and notice the model at 7 o'clock still has activity in the area. So some storms early this evening. We'll go with rain chance at about 40% early. Thereafter, just warm and humid. We barely get down to 84 low tonight. Tomorrow, back up near 100. And notice not much green showing up out there. An isolated shower possible, but rain chance tomorrow down to 5%. Give you an idea, today's 30%. So about 12 times less than what we have right now, or 6 times less. I can't do the math. The bottom line, 98 to 100 degrees, maybe up to 102 in Alexandria and Leesville for tomorrow. 98 to 100 I-10 corridor, and mostly upper 90s across the coastal parishes. Cameron the coolest at 92 degrees, but at the expense of course, higher humidity. And the heat index still going to be up there. Weather Service has gotten rid of the excessive heat warning in lieu of the heat advisory. But again, your heat indices are going to reach 112 to 116 once again tomorrow. Just arguing a few digits right here and there. So the risk of early evening storms at about 30% for most of us. Lafayette could be a little bit higher. Certainly St. Mary, Iberia, and lower St. Martin and upper St. Martin parishes are going to see better rain chances this evening. Back up to near 100 tomorrow afternoon. We just can't shake the heat. The southwest wind may keep us on the cooler side of 100, but 99 or 101 doesn't really make much of a difference. Here we go. We're going to see it through Monday, Tuesday of next week. And then it looks like the threat of afternoon storms should improve and keep our temperatures down to a relatively cool 98 degrees.
98, all right.
So
that's good. Cool.
You know, it's all about perspective.
That's right. It absolutely is.
We need that to change.
Thank you, Rob.